Tom Heap, Land Smart. How to give people in nature the space to thrive. What we need is... Oh, hello, Tom.
Hello, here I am.
Tell us the Fenland SOIL Conference, great session earlier. Love that. It was really interactive and really interesting panel. What were your takeaways from that?
My takeaways on, the last panel was about what's called regenerative agriculture, which is trying to do agriculture in a way that you're improving your farm and your soil year by year, the biological resources of it, rather than undermining them. And people were saying, how you can do that. It's very much all about the small life rather than the big life. That is to say, the micro life forms rather than macro life forms. That's where the solutions lie. Getting your balance of things like fungi and bacteria. It's great to be at a farming conference where people are talking about you need a balance of fungi and bacteria at 1-to-1. Who would have thought? You're normally talking about things you can actually see, like crops and cows. So that was really interesting. There was some really good contributions from the audience as well, some detail of people who are actually doing this. A lot of talk about the challenge of doing this kind of farming on peat, which is what we're about here, because the real issue that the climate problem with peat is when it's dry, and it's difficult to farm when it's wet. So that's a real challenge. But I just thought the whole spirit of the place was kind of solutions focused. It's not adversarial. It's trying to find answers.
Well done, even to the point of having the minister here this morning, and then he was very positive. Oh, just before we get called back in, this brilliant book that I know that a lot of people have read because I've been asking them. And there's you actually put some sections from the Fenland SOIL Conference from 2 years ago.
So just before the Fenland Conference in 2023, I had just started writing it, writing a research part, and I thought, oh, what a great place to come to find some smart people and fire my synapses up about potential things in the book. It delivered, it gets a mention in the book, and here I am seeing how much the world has progressed since.
Next book? Next project?
Not next book. I'm still doing plenty of Countryfile and broadcasting and Radio 4 and stuff like that. I need a rest before I go back to the next book.
Tom, thank you very much for being involved.
No problem.
Nice
to see you.